What's up guys, it's Noah with the Digi Bros.
Digi Bros!
And so in today's video we have this really cool deck list from last week's local winner. It's Geo, aka Dynamic Fossil. He's actually one of the mods over on our Discord. Really cool guy. He played a really cool deck, so we really hope you guys enjoy. Once again, if you guys would like to have your own
Digi Bros
opening at the start of our videos, check out our Patreon, link down below. It's one of the perks we offer. That being said, let's hop right on into the video.
Here is this week's DigiBros webcam local winning profile, Green Champion Rush. I was testing out the DigiBros version of this list, and then I came across Jordan Beard, who got first place in a Canadian webcam event and inspired me to play his build. And after talking to him, I've since then played his build. I went 4-0 undefeated, and it virtually is almost card for card for his list. He plays 3 Mimis, and I play 2 Mimis and 1 Terra Cluster because you need removal for the Omnimon. So here we go. You have the 5 eggs. It's pretty standard for green. You usually want the Tenomon more so than the Frymon. You got 20 rookies, which is different than the green Tenomon build, which they run like 13, 14 rookies, and they usually have an easier time breaking than this deck. I only bricked once this whole entire tournament, which I was playing against Levi of the DigiBros, and he also didn't get a good hand, but I drew Digimon, which is basically almost like drawing a rookie since it's a 4 cost. You have the Palmon as a searcher for any level 4, and she could find the spicy blue Garurumon. They're all great. You just never want to evo the Mushroomon onto a baby egg and then give them 1 and pass, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You have 14 champions, the 4 Tagumon, 4 Vegemon, 4 Kabuterimon, and 2 Garurumon. I think Togemon is great. Him having 5000 DP gets over Volcanic, so they can't Volcanic you. He searches any level 5 or higher, so he could search a Digitamamon and a Puppetmon and add them to your hand when you need them. I'm playing 3 cherries. I found that that Woodmon really doesn't come up as much as you think, and so you need blockers, so you got the 3 cherry, 3 Digitamamon, 4 Puppetmon, 2 Mimi, 3 Flower Cannon, 1 Terra Cluster. So the 4 card combo is Mimi, Digitamamon, Blue Garurumon, and Puppetmon. So when you have Mimi already established, they're going to give you 3 memory. And so if they were to give you 6 memory, you can evolve into Digitamamon, giving you 3. It swings at their stack, gives you 6. Summoning Garurumon for 0, because it's 6. And then you restand Digitamamon, you swing again at their security stack, or their creature. You get 3, and then you Puppetmon, and take advantage and make a big tempo swing to put the game state in your favor. It's a great combo. The Garurumon can also stand up like Cherrymon if you want to swing and then have a blocker active if you have enough memory. Another cool thing about Digitamamon is he gives you memory on your turn, so you can spam out a board of weenies and just take over the board and flood the board and go wide if they're not expecting you to. And this deck's all about putting early game pressure, or taking advantage of and clearing their board if they give you a chance if they swung with rookies. 4 Puppetmon is correct. It's probably the MVP of the deck. Every time you see a puppet, it feels good, especially if you got the Digitamamon on the board and you're spamming out, or giving yourself more time. Like I said, Jordan was running 3 Mimis. I bumped it down to 2. I see Mimi quite a bit. Enough times when I need it. I've had it hit out of security, and it feels great when that happens. But I was just drawing the 3rd Mimi way too much, than my liking. 3 Flower Cannon. Honestly, I thought I would miss it and not being at 4, but I see this card consistently in my hand, more so than in my security at times. But It's a great card. It helps you when you need to tap down blockers or tap down something annoying and killing their board. The 1 Terra clusters for Blue Omnimon. You really need to answer Omni when it's on board, or you need to answer a problem card immediately, and Terra Cluster lets you do that. If they give you enough memory, you could Flower Cannon into Terra Cluster, getting rid of the problem. Not an ideal way, but you know, it is there if they give you enough memory and that presents itself. My matchups in the tournament were round 1 was Green Tidamon. I 2-0'd him. He seemed like he was new to the deck, learning, grasping. I felt like he kind of bricked in both games, and this deck really doesn't brick, so we took advantage, and he couldn't get over all my Puppetmons. Round 2 was Red Omni. The games were kind of close, but in the end, just the pressure I was bringing, like Green does pretty well against Red Omni versus Blue Omni. You know, they're not increasing their memory, they're not increasing their time, so it gives you a chance to fight back and stuff like that. And Puppetmon was really big in that matchup. Round 3 was Levi and Purple Millennium on Turbo. It was a quick, swift 2-0. He kind of bricked in both games, and once I saw my rookies in the first game after not drawing any, which was super weird, I took over the game, and it was pretty quick. And the last round was the purple deck, purple yellow red deck from the PPG webcam event, and that was a 2-1, closest of all my games all day. And playing around the Gaia Forces, or playing around, he didn't have the Puppetmons or the Flower Cannons, but playing around those in a security, not knowing what he would do, and just going wide, and because it didn't seem like he ran Heat Viper, which is good against this deck. So knowing that, and knowing that all he could do was Trump Sword me, I really was trying to punish him for that. You know, the other thing he could do was Chimeramon me, but he would give me so much memory if he did that. And it was pretty smooth, you know, really close games, but you know, pulled it out. Like game 1 was a blowout, and then game 2 was kind of close, but Piedmon took over, and then game 3 I just went wide again, and it was all she wrote. During Levi, to close out the second game, he gave me 6 memory, and so I evolved into Digitamamon Swung. It survived, and then I went back to 6, and then summoned Guru and swung for game. And he wasn't expecting it, and if people don't expect you to do that, you could take a lot of games easily doing that. This is a really good, fun, kind of consistent, budgetish deck that anybody can run. I prefer this over Rookie Rush because you're actually playing the game of Digimon. You have champions, you have level 5s, you have level 6, which is Mega. And it's just not spamming out a board of like weenies. You're evolving, you're drawing cards. It plays like a real Digimon deck, and it's a lot of fun. You create a lot of tempo and pressure with the deck. And for example, if you guys don't have like some of the cards, like for example, if you don't have Togemon, you could play the Jammer 4 cost. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive, you can play the Green Tyrannomon. That searches a green Digimon of a specific level and a Tamer. This list wasn't running it because we want to make sure that we get outside of that volcanic range, that nobody drops the volcanic on us, and we just keep going. And you can also play Woodmon, a level 4, if you don't have enough cherries or you're missing some of the cards in this list. And I thought I was going to miss Woodmon, but it never really came up in my testing, and you play the 3 cherries, so you have the blockers anyway, since the champions are 1 cost to Evo. Another tech, if you don't have Garurumons, the blue Garurumons, another cool kind of tech card you could do is Dimension Scissors, and it works great with Puppetmon, because if you kill something on their board with Puppetmon, a Dimension Scissor lets you restand, so you're gaining memory, and it's a big tempo push that you create, and it kind of can steal games if it's left unchecked. So that's a nice little cute card tech that you could put into this deck if you don't have Garurumons and going for more of a solid green build. But the deck's fantastic, it's great. it's also good for people starting to learn how to play the game because it teaches you a lot of different things. Mimi and Puppetmon are the best cards in the deck, and Mimi letting you have haste essentially, because if you play around the security and you know, like if you're playing against red and you eliminate the last security check and you have a baby in there that you could just Mimi and win for game, it's just incredible. But here's the deck, guys. Give it a try. Let me know what you guys think about it. Would like to thank the Digi Bros again for them hosting webcam locals, and also another huge shout out, like I said previously, for Jordan Beard for inspiring me to play his build. So thank you guys again, and see you guys next time.
Once again, that was a really cool deck list that Gio sent us over. It's very similar to the green Champion Rush list that we played a couple months ago at the very first Digimon tournament that we actually took place in. So yeah, so once again, if you guys would like to help support us even further, we do have our Patreon link below. Just want to give a quick shout out to the patrons we currently do have. We have Noel Ayashi, Dynam GT, and Marty Deanham. Shout out to you guys. You make Digi Bros even better. Again, we are the Digi Bros.
Digi Bros!
Catch you guys later.